January 9th, 2009, I woke up at about 5 o'clock and was having a dry heave. All I remember is the ambulance came and picked me up, and the police were there and everything else. I went to the hospital, and then they took an x-ray, and then they took an MRI, and the surgeon came down and said, basically, you have a tumor, and it's about the size of a tennis ball, which is pretty big. Now, when I was under the knife, basically about 11 hours, when I woke up, I had developed the stroke at the same time as the surgery. I couldn't talk, basically, and couldn't read. It was a tough time. But while I was in the hospital, I couldn't read a nursery book or anything, but for some reason, the one book I could read was the Bible, and I read the entire New Testament, Psalms, Proverbs, Isaiah, and it was a miracle as far as I'm concerned, because here I'm trying to get my speech up, you're doing Sudokus and you're an advanced person, and now you can't even do the basic level, which you're having to look in the back to get the answers. So it's quite something to be given by God the ability to read His Word, and the comfort and the joy. It was unbelievable. Was I not created by you? Was I not molded and shaped by you? Did I not meet you from a young age? Did I not serve you in many ways? You blessed me more ways than I can count. I look back and wonder why. I had so much, but now it's all changed. The wife who walked with me, the children of 5 who bring me great joy. Where is the business I created? Where is the money that I earned? You blessed me more ways than I can count. It started when I discovered the pain. It started with a tumor of great size. Then the operation filled me with fear. Then took half the tumor and a stroke. Loss of speech, the movement of right side, loss of memory, places a name. You blessed me, Lord, more ways than I can count. Seizures each week. Separation of a wife filled with stress. No longer can I drive. No longer can I provide. Chemos that you leave me so tired and weak. Care for my kids that break my heart. You bless me more ways than I can count. To worship you is my desire. To cry before you and ask why. To be angry and fear you do take. To put a path before me I do take. To sit on your knees. To sit on your knees, arms wrapped around me, to have tears running down my cheek. You squeeze me tightly, crying with me. You bless me, Lord, more ways than I can count. I've learned to trust on God. Jesus talks about the birds as an example, but when you look at the birds, they have to live around when it's, gale force winds, so that's amazing. They have to build a nest and deal with all the people that want to destroy it, distances that they have to migrate. The fact that, there's so much complexity, but He cares for you. And that's the way I live. It just is something you appreciate God for. I'm going through a real hard time, but every second of every day is a gift that God has given me. I'm Paul Venema, and I am